the stars, pull one down for you, shining on my heart, so you could see the truth. And this love I have inside is everything it seems, but for now I find it's only in my dreams that I can change the world. I will be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good, baby, if I could change the world. And if I could be king, even for a day, I'd take you as my queen. I'd have no other way. And our love would rule this kingdom we have made. Till then I'd be a fool, wishing for the day that I can change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good, baby, if I could change the world. Baby, if I could change the world. I could change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good, baby, if I could change the world. Baby, if I could change the world. Baby, if I could change the world.
Yes, it's If I Could Change the World. Eric Clapton. Yay. Hi, everyone. This is Maureen, TarotVisions Maureen. And look at the chat room over here. My eyes all suddenly have gone really bad on me tonight. Well, hello to Becca, Doug, Julie, Reggie, and me, and others that are out live stream. Perhaps you might want to come to TarotVisions.us and click on live show, and you can come in the chat room and I can interact with you. Crazy good. And hi to Parrot Encounters Network. Let's see. It's over there. I think I'm in the wrong spot over there, but well, hi anyway. But okay. So if everybody can see me, you poor things. Really hot here in California. Okay, and my bangs are just, oh, where's Joe? Joe and my bangs issue. So for those of you who do not know me, which I'm sure that's rare, I have to say, let me see who else came in here. Well, I'm looking at my screen over here and I'm talking to a chat room, interactive chat room, and I'm interacting with the chat room. And I'm a professional, psychic, intuitive, empath, all the C stuff going on. I'm not going to go name on it. And I've been doing this for 25 years, about 25 years professionally. And I help people with their direction. I'm not God. I don't proclaim to be. And I take my work very seriously, but I have a very good sense of humor. So there. And because of my extraordinarily eccentric way, I can be very entertaining too as well. But I do take my work seriously, and I care wholeheartedly, caring heart, helping people find their direction. And every negative can be a positive in my readings that I do. If I see a negative, why not make it a positive? Because I know for me, I've seen lots of positives and made them into negatives. So there. So everybody can hear me and see me just fine, I'm sure. There was something that I thought would be really cool. I don't know if I have it to do, and we could do like interactively. Let me see if I can find it. And well, anyway, if I can find it, it's kind of silly funny, but I might have put it on my external hard drive. Anyway, this week on Thursday evening at psychicaccesstalkradio.com. Thursday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm anchoring the show. It's on forgiveness. I have a great guest. And, well, there is something I'd like to read to you before the phones start ringing out of control. And it goes like this. It goes like this. Okay. Different drums and different drummers. Okay. I don't know if I've ever read anything like this before, but if not, I will. If I do not want what you want, please try not to tell me that my want is wrong. Or if I believe other than you, at least pause before you correct my view. Or if my emotion is less than yours or more, given the same circumstances, try not to ask me to feel more strongly or weakly. Or yet, if I act or fail to act in a manner of your design for action, let me be. I do not for a moment at least ask you to understand me that will come only when you are willing to change me into a copy of you and others like you. I may be your offspring, the one of course out of all that you never could really like. I may be the offspring that is easy to laugh at, dismiss whatever feelings do not make sense to you, and then make sure to say that my very existence is too draining to be around, and above all walk away with not a care in the world. And all is good knowing that if you are stable and I am not, I may be, that was pretty personal, wasn't it, you guys? I may be your parent, your sister, your friend, your colleague, and so on. If you will allow me any of my own emotions, my need to feel a sense of belonging, or perhaps even sit still for a moment with your eyes closed and reflect on how much I care for all humans, as well as my passion to take action driven by good intentions, then you open yourself so that someday these ways of mine might not seem so wrong and might finally appear to you as right for me. To put up with me is the first step to understanding me. Not that you embrace my ways as right for you, but that you are no longer irritated or disappointed with me for being eccentric, some call crazy loser. And in understanding me, you might come to prize my differences from you. Far from seeking to change me, preserve and even nurture these differences. Just a thought, not more or less than just a thought. Yeah, I wrote that a long time ago to my family. So there. I hope you all enjoyed that. Okay. So let's see what everybody's saying. And the line is open if anyone would like to call for a reading or to call up for, to rant. Doug calls it ranting. Okay, well, hi, guest. I don't know what it is with my eyes. I think I aged about 10 years yesterday. Hi, guest 5632. And hi, Shauna. How are you? And let's see. People are saying, if you'd like to click in, thank you, Julie. Very good, very good. I don't know if you thought about that writing, but Sophie didn't like it too bad. It was more directed at my family. Well, and for those of you who are out there that know you've made fun of me until you see me walking over to get inside of an Alexis car, then you're my best friend. You know, just, that really gripes me, like there's no tomorrow. For those of us that do not understand the concept of looking beyond appearances, perhaps I can give you a lesson in that this evening. Oh, I'm on a roll now, because it's very important in this. You know, it was interesting. My car's, I guess it's repaired now, but it's been broken down. This is a good example. I went to the market. I walked 5 miles to the market the other night, and boy, it was a long walk. I do all this marketing, and I had these those bags, to save the world, like Eric Clapton, save the world, no, grocery bags of fabric, whatever. I got too much than I could handle, and I knew I was going to have to call a taxi cab. I wasn't going to walk back. So I got out where I was at Vaughn's, but I walked outside this little park. It's a little tiny shopping area, to go out across the streets with all these. I mean, I'm pretty strong, and I'm hanging these bags, but at least they weren't like a lot of grocery bags that are stuck inside these bigger bags. I go to the gas station. I call up a taxi cab, and usually when I call a cab, we have our own little cab here in my little village town, and it's like they know me through the year. Everybody knows each other. The alcoholics, cabs know IB cab, and the owner and those guys. Well, they can't cross over where I live. You cross the line about 4 lights down, and suddenly you're in San Diego County. It's stupid. It's not Imperial Beach anymore. It's just and 3 miles over north of here, it's Coronado. So it's like stupid. So the cab drivers can't come over. The IB cab driver, my local guy, can't come over across the line to pick me up. I know that. So I have to call like a yellow cab. These guys, I don't know. So I call a yellow cab, and they gave me they weren't very nice, the dispatcher. But anyway, I told them where I was. And it took an hour. Finally, I called back and go, what's going on? They said, well, the guy will be there in a minute. Well, I'm standing there on the street. All these bags, right? And I was dressed in jeans, and I looked like I was a wreck, because I was exhausted, because I didn't realize how much stuff I had gotten. And I was just exhausted and tormented and everything, because I wasn't making the best of the situation. So I had all these bags, and I was talking to this gas station attendant over there where I was at the street, and before I walked up to the street to wait for the cab, and I said, I bet you this cab driver's going to think I'm a bag lady. I bet you he's going to. Lo and behold, I get in the cab. He pulls out, I'm going like this, and I wave him on. I get in the cab with all these bags. I tell him where I'm going, and I'm, my personality is doing what it does. I'm going, how are you this evening? Blah, 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 blah. Talking his ear off, telling him where I'm going. And he was fine. Then we were getting closer to my home, and I live like down at the beach, like I said. And he goes, oh, you live in this area? I go, yeah, I do. It's the nicest area. And I go, he gets out, he goes, first when I pulled up, I thought you were a bag lady. I go, you know what? Really? There you have it. Again, I rest my case. The fact is, I was very fortunate in a privileged life, a very wealthy family. And I mean wealthy. I mean, it was like, the $1 million home at those days, which would be like, what, $6-7 million today. Father, I was raised with the yacht clubs, with all that stuff, and I love that stuff. I love things, but I'm no better than anybody else, because I know it's like not to have a car. But the fact of it is, here this guy is snobbery towards me. And I was trying to put, when I got it, I was laughing. I said, it's funny. I told the gas station guy, I bet she'll think, just by appearances, I look like a bag lady. I go, do I smell? Not that there's something wrong with the less fortunate people. Listen, I find it, less fortunate. That's what I call people that are less fortunate, that may not have a home to live in, and that have a lot of bags or carts that are carrying around their things. My God. The thing of it is, it's not the snob. Sometimes it's not the ones that are stuck up in snobbery, came from money. It's the other ones. It's the other ones that have this attitude towards. I hope you're following me. It was it just proved a point again. Like people talking to me. They think I'm all out there talking so fast, how I am. I am what I am. And, they'd see me getting into a Lexus, and they run over, and they're my best friend. So, like I said, being able to close your eyes and kind of feeling out the situation with your eyes closed, or what really is actually a good exercise to do. Pick your relationships like that too, maybe, because things aren't what they appear to be sometimes. And people are judging too much and labeling people all over town and all over this world. It's just despicable. And you know, it's just bag lady. But like I said, and I tipped him. I always tip. I was raised to tip. I overly tip. I mean, it was like what, $10. I give him $4 tip on a $10 cab ride. That's just how I am. My father passed that one down to me. Damn it. Anyway, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Not a lot of people here tonight. I wonder why. What is it all about? January, what is it, the 19th, 2013, all about? Anyway, if anybody'd like to call in. Hi, Lotus. To those I have not said hello to. Hello, Lotus. Hi. And oh, Lotus, you were probably the guest, huh? Hi, Tony. What, Tony is the... Well, hi, Tony, whoever. Tony might be it. And over at Penn, I don't know what's going on over there. I guess I'm the only one over there. I don't understand. Something's happening. It's okay. What does that mean? Well, whatever. Maybe they don't have me over there tonight. Well, maybe I'm on the wrong link. Well, anyway, I like I said, the number to call down here, you can call 858-952-1090, or you can Skype TarotVisions, and I will be happy to read for you. If you'd like to call in with a torment or bitch at me about something, or if you want to disagree with me about something, please feel free to do so. I would really appreciate it. Also, like I said, Thursday evening, I'm really looking forward to this. Where is it? I want to find this thing here. Really looking forward to my show, because it's something that I ongoing have real issues with forgiving. What is forgiving? My gosh. You can say I forgive, but sometimes it's just, you know, it's for you, but sometimes it's so damn hard. And I'm going to, I did, you know what? My first show at Psychic, and Doug, this is interesting. My first show I did at Psychic, I picked for my theme, PsychicAccessTalkRadio.com, was back in May. I think it was May 21st. Oh, I got a call. May 21st, 2010, when we started the debut or whatever. It was on forgiveness, too, as well. Hello. Hello.
Hello there, Maureen. This is Tony. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, There, I heard something.
All right, lower me down.
Tony, you're so sweet. Tony, could you mute the, are you listening to me in the chat? Are you listening to me? Yeah, you are. I can hear you.
Okay, I'm muted you. Okay, good.
Thanks. I can hear I was like, I want to hear my voice. Tony, how are you? You're so sweet. Thank you for the lovely, thank you for the lovely remark about that photo I put up of myself.
Oh, gorgeous, honey.
It was
you're just beautiful inside and out.
Oh,
There's no doubt about it. How are you? What's going on with you?
I'm crazy bad.
We all are.
No, I'm going
Welcome to the new energies hitting us.
You know what? This show really keeps me going, though, and my Thursday night show, because if it wasn't for that, I'm going through my lessons as ongoing lessons, but thanks for asking. Well, how are you, Tony?
We're all going through those lessons, aren't we? But it's easier. I'm like, releasing a lot, and it's more smoother for me now. I feel a weight off my back.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that, and you deserve that. And it is about attitude. You guys, and when I'm talking, making sure my boobs aren't hanging. When I'm talking,
show it, honey.
Yeah, right. I guess people like that. I get more people coming. I talk to people. It's like not in a pity party, but sometimes I get really stuck in my ways, and and the work I do. I know, come on. I know it. Well, I help people, and I do with all my heart. I'm not a hypocrite, but for me, I think I am a good reader because I know how hard it is. Mm-hmm. It is. Yep. Even if you want to, it's really, you've got to work at it. You've got to work at your thought changing, your thought. It's all thought. Mm-hmm. So,
Oh, yeah. If we could just get away without, get out of our mind chatter. Oh, my God.
Exactly. It is mind chatter. It's mind chatter. So, Tony, is there something that you would like me to manipulate?
I would like you to tune in to me and see what's going on.
Going on. There's all those things for you. All those things are going on. Is there anything particular you want me to direct myself to? I mean, I could go on forever about what's going on, but do you want me to just start reading you and read?
Yes. We can Keep it simple. That's okay.
Simple. You know what? It's funny. Most
Ooh,
people,
that's good. I like that.
reading over. Wait a minute. Here we go. I've read. Is that the right way? I've read you now, Tony. Tony.
Is it still hot over there by you?
Yeah, okay, you guys. I'm really honest about my hot flashes. Okay, there you go. Okay, but it is warm here for me. 70 degrees. It's in California, and I have all my windows open. I live at the beach, so it's 70 degrees in
see.
there. It's too warm. 70
That's a
degrees.
tease.
I want it to 50. I'm very comfortable at 50 degrees. Anyway, not complaining, but Tony, it's keeping it
Yes.
simple. People think keep it as simple when they're saying just read for me, and it's funny because really in reality, it's not as simple because I'll go on for a long time, and because of the show is like it is, I can too. And plus I'm the boss. I'm the boss of me. But this is what
All right, then keep it hard.
no, so because I'll go all over it, but try to keep me, direct me if you need to, please, because I can get so much. But what I'm getting here is that there's no you've stopped the stagnation, whatever, in all areas of your life. You're moving forward, and when I talk about stagnation, sometimes I'm going to put this in a symbolic or metaphoric way. Sometimes when we get to a point where we're stagnating, it's almost like going into an experience of everybody's laying down and dying and nothing's moving forward. And someone that can rise from being like no meat on them, metaphorically, and being able to thrive ahead, you're moving forward, and it's very, very positive. And others will not be on the same direction or the same level as you. So you're moving forward, and I do see some really good news surrounding you right now. That really good news is from somewhere. Receiving good news, either it could be through way of communication of mail, something real positive about. I'm not clear on what it is, but I do see it's good news, and I also see a woman friend. Do you have are you going to be having or are you? Is there a friend visiting you right now? It's like a woman friend. I see getting together, like in. It's a really nice feeling. It's getting together with somebody. It's like sisterly feeling. Now this is where we get into where this just tell me generally whatever's going on. This is where I can get off onto deep end because there's so much stuff. Are you? And you can tell me I don't follow you. You're crazy. And I go okay. Are you? Did you just recently get any good news of any sort? And it looks like it's coming from another area.
No, but I'm open on for that one.
Well, the thing of it is, okay, like I said, I see somebody coming to visit you or being around your home. Now, I want to ask you, where you live, is there outside loveliness like green or like, do you like to spend time outside? Is there outside? Maybe you're going to go see someone else. I don't know. Is there an outside? It just looks like being outside. I don't know what part of the planet you're from, part of the states you're from, but
well, it's cold right now to be outside, and we do need to do a lot of work outside, but we do have big property here.
You do. Okay. Do you have any very good friend that you may have not seen, or maybe you might be going there? It's just like there's a good news you're going to be seeing somebody. It's like sisterly feeling, a friend. It's very positive. And
Okay. Well, I just saw my sister today. I haven't seen her in about 2 months.
Okay. Was she hanging around your house?
She usually comes to my house, but she hasn't been here, but hasn't been at my house for a while. And she's my twin, so it was great seeing her.
Oh, okay. Well,
so she's very close.
Is she an identical twin? Fraternal?
Yes.
We've got an identical twin on the line. That's great. My family, they have twins all over the place. There's twins everywhere. There's two sets of arms, twin, but they're all fraternal. Wow, that's kind of.
So me and her are very close. Where my other family members kind of like knocked us out of the family. They're not resonating with us right now.
Oh.
They probably don't like us growing, and they're not. I'm not sure.
Oh, so you two, okay, well, so this, maybe what I'm getting is because so you two are allies.
Sticking together.
You girls are the allies because the rest of what is there, like 5? How many children are in the family?
There's 6, 2 boys and a 4 girls.
I was like, well, there's 6 in my 3 boys and 3 girls.
Yeah.
6. Oh, well, at least you know what?
And it's nothing that we've done, hon. I can rest assured
You know
we've
what?
done nothing wrong.
I don't know if you heard what I read. Were you here in the beginning when I read Different Drummer? Did you hear what I was reading? Did you hear the beginning of the show? You might want to listen to
Just now.
Okay, well, you might want to listen to it because I read something that I wrote, and it was really directed at my family about being, well, I think you don't, because I come from family 6 too, but the thing of it is, resonate as what, that word, basically what it's coming down to, you know what, so that makes sense. To me, I'm going to try to make sense of what I'm trying to tell you is, you and your sister probably are moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the good news. And the thing of it is that also, you and your sister, I'm wondering, because I do see you as younger, did you both have this, it's the gift of dreams for your intuitional purposes. Some people have it. I didn't. I don't. Do you know where you get messages when you're younger that may have been, told you, oh, that's ridiculous or whatever? Dreams. Do you, when you were younger, were you two, like, did you have, when children have dreams and the parents go, oh, that's nice, that's lovely, and they kind of dismiss it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, in a way, it is interesting from what I've read. I mean, I don't know, but it is very interesting. Identical twins are fascinating to me because the psychic connection involved is fascinating.
Very, very. I would know when she was in pain. She would know when I was in pain or upset or things like that. Yeah. And when we were young, we used to fool a lot of people because we looked the same. So I would go in her classroom, she would go in mine.
Yeah, so you can have that little fun thing going on. Anyway, it's really nice to see that you have a family member that that's an ally to you. Whereas I'm just going to go on a personal note for me. When you have come from a large family like that and there's so much family dynamics going on, that it's hard if you're alone. If you didn't have your twin sister, or she didn't have you and you'd been by yourselves, it probably would be you wouldn't have anybody else, either one of you.
It's much more
it would be
devastating that way. But no, it's cool.
That's good to know. And also with you, it looks like there's recently or coming up very soon. I feel that there's going to be a almost like a burden off your back of feeling. Sometimes I think people, not just you, but people will have a fear of poverty. We all do, have fear of poverty sometimes. But I see that not being, soon that's going to be all, it's not the case. It's a fear, but I see it being, everything's going to be turning back around. I'm also seeing that there's something about your work. You're overqualified for what you're doing. And it's like, it's time for a change, and you're really taking it. Tony, do you work around a lot? It's just like there's so much commotion going on around your work career, whatever, where you're at location wise.
Okay, I am at home with the kids, and they can drive you really crazy, but I am emerging as an energy healer, and coming into my own, doing classes and so forth. So
maybe I can have you on as a guest sometime soon.
Oh, thanks, hon.
On here, well, it wouldn't hurt. Sometimes it does help. I mean, regardless.
Just step out of the box a little bit, right?
Well, no, but it's fascinating to me because I feel that I'm wondering, because prior to this, because what's interesting I'm getting is there supportiveness coming from what you're wanting to do?
Is there support? My husband, whatever I'm going to do.
Not your husband. I'm talking about the others, like people, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Well, all I know is I'm not getting this. This is one thing I'm getting at the very end, because this is what happens. I need to make sure I go, what is it I should focus on completely? Because so you're going to do this all self, like I do, out of my home, without others or whatever. You're not bringing a mixture of different healers or anything that you're going to be working with together, right?
Am I going to do that? No. That's my plan.
Oh, it is.
That.
Okay.
Right now, I do it online.
Okay.
I have a Facebook page, and I do it online for people.
What's your Facebook page? Why don't you tell us?
Heartlight
Heartlight.
Yeah.
So if they type in
On
Heartlight,
Facebook.
if they type in
It's, yeah,
HEARTLIGHT, all one word.
correct.
Okay, do you hear that, everybody? Okay, it might be what I'm getting is later. I'm just seeing I'm seeing commotion. I'm just seeing you being very exhausted. So you do have a vision about bringing this more into, I'm trying, how am I going to say this?
Oh, bring it worldwide. I have my vision.
And so you'd have more people around that you would bring in. Okay. It could very well be that I just see that there might be some commotion. It looks like you're very exhausted, but I want to tell you, I know this sounds far off, but I do see, I am getting something about there's some monetary gain money coming towards you, but it looks like it should have been around November or something, but it's delayed. And
Okay.
I don't know if you were expecting something that would help bring, we all need kind of seed money, capital, whatever to back us to do some things. But
Yes.
but there is something delayed, and it looks like and it could be something that comes from another means of putting it into cash, like if it was stocks or something, or land. I don't know, something that is going to be delayed. But I do see it coming, but I pick up on November. You kind of maybe thought it would. I'm just getting November, but it was in delay. But I do see it in the next. I don't know, in the next 5 weeks. I see whatever the sum is. I'm not saying you win a lot. I'm not talking about a lottery or anything like that, but I do see that it's going to take a real, because it looks like you'll be very exhausted coming up in the next 7 months. Especially you're exhausted because you're working very hard and you want to see the fruits of your labor, and it might be because you're heading towards a direction like making it even more. You're going to launch maybe you're a visionary. Okay, you're a visionary. I get it. And the thing of it is, you're really good at what you do and you have a lot going for you, but it can be very exhausting kind of pulling things together. But this would really alleviate this, having this capital or money to work with. And
absolutely, because my vision is to open a healing center.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
So as far as that, and you know what, I do see completion, definitely I see completion, and I see it. I see completion before the year's up, okay? And I know that it isn't really that long away when you have a vision like what you're talking about doing. I'm not saying that you won't set things up before or get things going. I think actually I'm getting like 6 months. You're heading in the right direction. I don't feel it's going too fast, but I do feel that it's going to be really draining on you, which goes without saying. That happens. And also I feel that you're going to have to change your approach and maybe of how to do this. But the backing or this money would very much help you. Are you expecting anything that could be? Are you looking? What am I looking for? Like for me, I always like to do. I'm a visionary. I came from a family that. Do you have? Did you have is there something realistically speaking that you know of that could really help you out that you think may be coming or it's been delayed coming to you?
For me to go forward, yes. I want to do something, but money's stopping me.
Right.
Do more classes and things like that, yeah.
But do you have any idea about this, any money that's going to fall from the sky? But something, like I said, there's something that it's interesting. Like I said, in November, I'm going to ask you, in November, did you try to?
There's an investment I have that I'm waiting for it to come to fruition.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And it was supposed to come around then, and it was delayed, and you're correct, right on.
Okay. Well, like I said, I see it. It will. Yeah. It's not whatever I said. You need. You're at the very beginning of the show. You can listen to this over again on our archives. And I forget what I said when the time is, but yes, it's very positive, and it's really it's going to allow the completion of everything. And you know what? This is very good. I see a lot of male energies around this too, being part of the I know women. I know I'm unisex. I'm not racist against sex, but I see there's a lot of male influence around the healing. Other people that you'll bring in, not just women. A lot of times women are the ones.
Well, I have a lot of very pure healers that I work with that are male. So yeah. There's several of them that I work with.
You're going to do very well. And like I said, it's, It makes sense. Maybe would see, like I do. I read these tarot cards, woo. But I don't.
You're right on, though, honey.
No, but I don't go on them. I don't need them. I use them as a tool, and I kind of go off on a tangent. That's why it's hard for me to articulate sometimes what I'm getting, because I feel empathically or whatever who I call.
Let me apologize to your audience, because I'm sure
no one's
want to get on the call.
Yeah, no one's beeped in yet. But don't apologize. No, I'll do the apologizing. I'm the dysfunctional one. I say sorry for everything. Sorry, Tony. I'm saying it. Tony, anyway, listen to the archive later and, get to what time frame I mentioned. But, I see. Next time I need to go ask me directly so I can really focus and help you better. But this is all good. This is all good in completion. You're doing fine. Good for you. That's very nice. It's a very nice reading for me to give. Feels good.
Oh, Maureen, thank you so much. I love you.
Thank you,
I love
Tony.
you very much.
Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. I heard from you in a long time. That's great. Thanks, Tony. Bye.
Keep connected, honey.
Good
Bye.
night. Bye.
Bye, honey.
Bye. Okay, let me see. Where am I at? Everybody else who's joined me. There's Joe. Joe knows my bangs need a good cutting. Maybe I should get the scissors out right now. Oh, and there we have a caller from, I think, Canada. Hello, is this Canada?
Hi, yes.
Are you calling from Canada? Oh my gosh. How did I know that? Let me have your name, please. Your name, please?
How are you, Maureen?
Fine. I want to make sure I do know this. Well, anyone that's just tried to call just now, please call back in just a moment. I will be off the line, and you all can keep calling in. I guess people are wanting to call in tonight. So I'm ready for you, Shauna from Canada.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm okay. It's always something. I'm always honest about my issues. I'm doing okay. I'm okay.
Well, that's good.
And I'm here, and that's even better. So I like being here. It's like socializing with you guys. So I'm ready. What's up with us? What up with you?
Well, I just calling for some, I guess, clarification. It's just about the love life thing. I just wanted to know, because I remember we had spoke before about that, and you were saying how I had some important decision to make between two guys or something, and I just wanted to know what that was about.
Okay, now let me see. Is that the last time I spoke to you?
Yeah.
I talked about two different. I really like the one that you opened up to. Who is this?
Mm-hmm.
David?
Yeah.
God, I can't believe I remember this stuff. You're really fortunate. Okay. But the thing of it is, also, I didn't remember saying two different ones, but I'm glad, well, you have the, you have the.
Well, you had said that someone would be coming back in, but.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay, listen.
And then you said, you saw me having to make a decision or something about.
Yeah, but I also think I told you.
Something, and I just wanted to know what you meant.
But I feel that what I was saying is don't dismiss. Excuse me, with David, what's happening. I don't know what else has gone on, but this is very positive, and I'm getting him because it's more like a newer feeling. This is what I'm getting. I feel that the faith that you should be. I see that you have faith about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel type of deal, as far as relationships. Like you almost like something is sparked in you, and also at the same time, I'm also seeing batteries you're feeling regenerated about something new and exciting, but scared too. Or anxious. I think I used that word with you before, anxious.
Yeah.
But or restless, and you want to get it going. Have you had any contact with him since the last time I spoke to you?
Yeah, we've been really talking a lot, but he's still kind of, busy, so I haven't seen him yet.
But that's okay, because I do see you seeing him. Let's put it this way. I see him. And I'm seeing him not to be someone that you've known so long. It's a newer feeling. So I'm going to go on to being David. And I see him and you within the next 2 months. And you know how my time frame goes. Everybody listen, I could be totally off on my time frame. I'm real honest about that. But I do feel Shauna, sometimes it's right or wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you've been pretty good with this stuff.
Oh, let's hear that again. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You've been pretty good with it.
I know. But I do see this heading in a very positive direction, and I see within the next 2 months, I see it's really beautiful. Okay, I'm going to use tarot tonight on you guys. Check it out. See that? Are you watching?
Oh, what is that? What?
Okay, this is the Two of Cups. It's really, look how lovely.
Okay.
See how lovely that
Yes.
is? And
Okay, I know what that is.
okay, you know how beautiful that is? Well, I love my deck. It's a
It is.
Hanson
It's a nice
Hanson Roberts deck. Deck. This is really good. It has the lion and it has, you know, I'm going on tarot tonight because why not give you guys a little education. Look at how lovely that is. It has the lion, which is me, and Doug too is the lion, but also the wings, and so it's strength, and then there's if you see through here, there's a light beaming down. It's really strong, and two people almost touching hands, but it's almost like this is about two people joining in a brand new union. And it could also reflect, you know, partnership and stuff, but it is matters of the heart. It's cups, but it's a very new feeling, new union. That's why I'm feeling it's David, and it's upright. And
Oh, that's not his name though.
oh, I keep going on David. Why do you keep saying David? What was his?
Oh, I wasn't hearing you.
Oh, because you know, I guess
no, his name is Alan.
Alan.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I meant Alan. I hope, don't you?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I know it. I didn't hear the name.
Okay, I think I get with David with your work and all that stuff. Okay, or David and Goliath. No, I'm just kidding. Alan, because it's such a new one we brought. Also, I see a change of residence coming up towards. I mean, I see you two connecting and both on the same page with. This is a really great opportunity, and this is what can be very anxiously and scary. Things that you want to attain this thing, and all of a sudden you're going to go, wait a minute, this is not real. It is. And you know, like I said, look at this card. It's a mutually equal situation. It's not someone calling you on booty call in the middle of the night.
Yeah, we were talking a lot, and I just wanted to bring this up because I think it's kind of important. We were talking like a lot yesterday. We were texting for like 2 hours or something while he was working. And I asked him, you know, why are you single? You've been single, you know, since last time I spoke with you. And he said that he travels a lot and he doesn't want to ever hold anyone back. And so that's why I guess I kind of feel that anxious feeling. And I don't know if he's done with that yet.
Well,
he still seems like he's going to be traveling a lot.
I see a change of residence heading in the direction of this reading, meaning I see him wanting to settle, you know, things that he's at the point where things, I think that he's getting to the point where he wants to be cared for and loved and have a relationship. And I see kids too. And I think you have spoken about that before, as I can recall.
Yeah.
Brought that to your attention. I really like him. He's a very, you know, he may be really good with what, you know, he's traveling, he's doing his thing, but when it's all said and done, this is a good example, I think, of what's going on after, you know, the Mayans, you know, they didn't kill us off. Because this is like what's really important here, and it's about people coupling up, having good children, and people taking care of those children, because we're borrowing their world, we're borrowing our children's world, we're borrowing everybody's world, and we're making a mess of it. We need to learn how to be good, and people coupling up and then doing well by their children, so then they can do well, and so on, and go down the line, so we won't mess up our whole planet. And I'm not going to go off on the, you know, the planet thing, but I just did. But the thing of it is, I feel that he's very sincere about, and you know, that happens even with women, you know, they're doing their thing. My daughter said, even, you know, she has a whole plan, she's doing this, but she did say, and she's very career oriented, and you know about her, what she does and stuff, and graduate school and everything, but she did tell me she's very clear, she has a very clear focus. Women do too, have a clear focus that they want to later be able to have children as well. And see, I think that Alan has also been doing this, and I see a home, a settling down, like getting a home base of his own home. Now, I know you said his mother lives in the town. Well, that's how you see him, because he comes in, so, you know, close by to you, right? So where does he stay when he comes in? Does he have his own place?
Yeah, he does, but he doesn't really like it much. He doesn't feel like it's his home.
And that's interesting, because right there is something changes, there's a shift going on. Because someone that travels a lot, we won't really care about when he comes back into his home area or where's the family mother or whatever. They won't care what kind of place that they're in, right? Because they travel all the
Yeah.
time. Something has changed because for someone to say he it doesn't feel like a home, it's like that's he's heading in a different direction. I really feel strongly about this. I want to ask you about. It looks like there's a really great man around him, or mentor, or father figure, and who's gives him sound advising about what's important in life, and besides, making a lot of money and traveling. Da, da, da. It's just somebody that's really objective and sincere, and it's just Shauna, I see this to be a really positive. Just a moment, call. I'll be right off, okay? Just a moment. This is a really good opportunity. Open yourself up to this. He means what he says. I really do feel he does. And I do feel that this is a sense of justice for you because this is something that you've been wanting, this is something that you envisioned for a while now.
Yeah.
And it's the start of it. It's not like I say you're going to get married tomorrow, whatever, or whatever. But I see this to be one of a relationship that could be very well a great potential. Hold on, caller. A great potential of a relationship, a committed relationship that's going to be heading in the direction of, what you want.
Yeah. You know what decision you were talking about? What I was going to make? Like there was some important decision that you were seeing?
Oh, I think it would have to do with opening your. I don't remember what I said. You're going to have to listen to that again.
Okay.
Or write to me and let me know exactly how it, or let me hear, you know what I mean? And I'll be able to.
Well, you were saying it was something that could like change my life, but you didn't really.
Yeah, it would mean this would be a big life change. I mean, come on. This would be a very big life change. This is something that you haven't, this is something that you've been inspired towards. I mean, come on, really. We've taught you through a long time, we want to be with a man. We don't want to see in the ring. I love that. I'm joking with you. But, this time, you've done so much work on yourself and everything. And then when you kind of sit still and let it be, look at what happens. It pops up.
Yeah, it did.
It's really.
You know when you see him moving?
No, but I do see you both heading in. I see a home together. I see a little bit of a short trip that you might be taking together in the next 6 weeks also. It's very good. Open up to this. Be okay with this. It's good. It's really good. No matter what you think or not think, don't be suspicious of this. This is something that you need to open up, and it's healthy. This is a healthy situation.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the thing I think you've gotten away from a lot for years. You know what I mean? You've been on the other end. This person cares for you, and I see it getting more deeper and more serious and mutually and really caring. He cares about what you care about. It's really nice. It's fair.
Okay.
It's fair, Shauna. It's fair. It's absolutely fair.
Okay.
So I'm saying yay to you, not to clap, but yay. I want to hear more about him later, but yay. Don't make the choice to feel insecure something bad's going to happen and you let someone else dysfunctional come back in the picture because that's safe for you because you know where you stand with dysfunction.
Yeah, I know. We don't want that.
Be okay with this. This is good, and you deserve. And this is, and and I see him by action showing you exactly what he is showing you is real. He's not full of it. He's not going to be. He's not going to he's not playing with you and doing that number guys do. And I see him as being very stable too.
Okay.
And not making up stories of just what you want to hear. So
yeah, I know it's kind of hard to.
I know.
Like I'm sure that he could because you did mention that, but it's kind of hard to see that because he's still working long distance.
But that's okay. That's okay, That he is working long distance. Should you throw him out to pasture because of it? Look at the person that.
No.
That's right. Don't, because that's what happens. No, don't. No, don't let that be the deal breaker after what you've been through with other ones.
Yeah.
It should have been the deal breaker a long time with other things,
Yeah.
So this is good. Embrace this, and it's fair. It's just. Justice is coming around. Oh, I better go. Someone's trying to call through.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Shauna.
All right, well, thank you so much, Maureen.
Thank you. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. Okay, Shauna from Canada, and person at 516 area code, please or is that someone else? Please call again. Right now I'm open. Open for business. And let me say hi to people I didn't say hi to. And there we have it. Hello. Hi.
Hi, this is Sonia.
Hi, Sonia. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you? I spoke to you a few months ago on psychic access,
Uh-huh.
and my mom, Patricia, recommended that I call because you were doing a live show tonight.
Oh,
So,
Patricia's your mother?
yes, she is.
And she's also, you have a sister then too, right?
I have a brother, a younger brother.
Okay, all right. All right, well, Sonia, I'm ready for you. That's so sweet. Your mom's lovely.
She is lovely.
I really like her.
Oh, that's sweet of you to say. So I was just kind of wondering if there's anything that I should know about life in general right now. Some of the things that you told me a few months ago actually worked out really well, and I moved to a new state, and it was a struggle, but everything is sort of coming together. So.
I remember we spoke for a while, and I'm trying, and I really liked you, and I hope I got my follow up to you that day, because sometimes I space out. But Sonia T, I think you go by, right? Sonia.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I remember speaking to you, and I really loved your energy, I'm trying to. Anyway, I think you go by Sonia T, Sonia T, something like that. Anyway, I'm just talking to myself. Just ignore.
Okay.
Just ignore. Anyway, so what I guess I'm getting at is, okay. So this is the thing you're asking me about. You're asking me to do that same thing where I just focus on anything, anything that's coming up. Or,
anything that's coming up, or just things, if there's anything that I need to know about the things that I'm going through, whether it's with relationships, with friends or significant others,
Okay.
or with my career path that I might need to know.
Okay, got it. I got it. I like that. Were you the one that said something so nice on my review saying other people say she rambles or babbles? Were you the one that said that?
I don't think so. I think I was sort of wondering if the career path that I had chosen to pursue was the right thing, and if it was the right thing for me to move to this new state. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is what I'm getting. Things are great. I mean, let's put it this way. You totally have grasped hold of the strength that you have available. Definitely. I do see there's a lot of wherever you're at right now in your work and everything, or projects, or what you're, in, I'll say venture, whatever you want, projects. I do see that you and somebody else, there's someone that's very generously offering material help to keep this, to allow this to, what's the word I'm looking for? Allow this to keep going. And I don't remember what you do. Do you follow what I'm saying? It's nobody it could be an institution, could be an individual person with money, investment banker, I don't know, something of that nature. Someone who invests, there's no strings attached. It's very positive. This person really is happy to help, because whatever the energy of this, believes in this can happen. That's why they're being very generous with making sure it can. Like with anything, it's always you need some backing. You need something to make something wonderful come from it. A lot of times it doesn't take a lot, but still there's something. And so what I guess I'm asking you is, like I said, I want to ask you something about your dreams, real quick.
Sure.
Prior to it's not like so much right now, but your dreams, had they been kicking you in the ass? Had they been kicking you in the ass previously, right? Weeks ago, before? It's almost like they're difficult, but they're trying to be reflective about moving forward. I don't feel that you're
the person that's helping.
Pardon me?
The person that's helping, you mean?
No, not that, but about everything you're doing, going in the right direction. I think your dreams might have been kind of giving you a little, and it wasn't that. It was like they were reflective. It was, it's about the moon. It's usually about the full moon. It'd be going on, but about wondering, the dreams may have been kind of like not like warning signs, or you don't know if you're doing the right thing kind of energy, but it doesn't matter. The thing of it is, you do have somebody that is generous right now. Is that what you're saying? I'm just saying your dreams helped this along by grabbing hold of your strength. What I guess I'm saying is when you went to where you are now and the project, is that the best way for me to say project or venture you're working on, or? Uh,
Yeah, it's sort of a project.
okay.
I'm in graduate school
Okay.
for counseling.
Right.
So.
Okay. There you go. Oh, my daughter will be there in the next year for the graduate school. That's right. I remember. Okay. So yeah. So you're getting money. Okay. I got it. So are you working? Okay. What I guess I'm saying, you gain strength that you before maybe you felt you weren't strong enough to deal with it, whatever. Wherever you are ended up and you moved or whatever, it's fantastic. And I think that you're feeling it now. It's not like just, oh my God, I'm hoping it's going to be okay. Everything's fine. I'm also seeing that a big burden has been lifted off your back too because of the help you're getting in funding or money to be able to do what you're doing.
Yes, I would say that. Yeah.
Yeah, big time. And that'll make all the difference in how this keeps going on, because as you know, you know what, it's interesting. I mean, because you're in graduate school, are you working another job in addition to maybe working with
Yes.
Okay. This is
Yes, I'm working full time.
Okay, and so
as a nanny.
Okay. Well, that's not so bad, but on the other hand, I feel that you're overqualified. It's not, and what a great thing to do. But on the other hand, that can cause, because who you are, it could, in a nanny, I'm not, don't get me wrong, I feel that it's probably good temporarily to do that, but I do feel that it's not going to be a long-lived, job option. And the reason being is I think that you can get very emotionally attached, which is okay. But on the other hand, because you're doing the work that you're doing in graduate school, so you're working along somebody else in some particular area, aren't you, that has funding to do?
Yes, I'm working. So I work for two families, and one of the families that I work for just part time is my roommate also works for them.
I'm talking about your school. Your
school. Oh, school.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting confused by what.
Okay, what I guess I'm asking you in school, because you're in graduate school, are you working, like my daughter I know works and she gets involved with, she's doing neuroscience mindfulness for instance. So she gets to work and she has reached out to certain areas that she gets paid, but she's working in lab research or, stuff like that, where she gets paid a little bit of money, but she's not a graduate student. It's like what I'm asking you in your schooling, are you working in, that looks good on it looks good on your background, so I guess what I'm asking you, are you working, not just doing the classes, but are you working in an area that you want to go into, in a research or lab, whatever the case may be, doing the work in that you're in school for, graduate school in psychology, you said, right?
Yes.
So what I'm asking you is, are you doing outside of your courses that you're taking? Are you also doing something where you're getting paid a little money to do something that is in that area? You know what I mean? It's outside the class.
Yes, an internship or something. Yes. No, I am not doing that right now.
Okay. Is that something that you would like to do?
Possibly. It's something that I have to do as part of the program a little bit later on, but we wouldn't get paid. It would just be like a full-time job without getting paid.
But it's interesting because I'm seeing that there's some funding that would allow I know it wouldn't be a lot. This is what I'm seeing coming up. It's like, in a way, I'm seeing something, you and somebody, it's like, it might be a brand new opportunity, situation that they're just presenting now. And maybe, I don't know, I see it coming up in the next 6 weeks. And I see that it would be able to get you by, but also you get paid a little bit, but you wouldn't be able to work. You would have to, the burden would have to come off your back for working the jobs you are. But this would be a very good opportunity because it's almost like this area of what did we just call it? Gosh, you know what you called it?
Psychology.
Yeah, no, I know.
Psychology counseling. Yeah.
No, I know that, but I just said like my daughter works in the, program like in the added, not just going to school.
Like an internship.
Yes,
Like
that's
a research assistant. Or
that's
something.
right. I'm sorry. God, my daughter does this stuff. I'm getting like old. Yes, research. I feel it coming up, like I said, within the next 6 weeks, I could be wrong. I see there's going to be an opportunity that you'll be approached, and there's money and there's funding for it, and it could be a brand new research opportunity. I don't know where you're doing your graduate, where you're at, university or whatever, but I do feel that it will give you it. There's generosity I see coming your way, and there's another person alongside. It's like the two of you. It would be prime candidates for what your area is that you want to go into. I don't know exactly what that is, but I do see that there's funding that would give you'd be getting paid. It's not a non-paid thing, but it's not a real big paid thing. But still, it would give you some money, and it looks like it's a very positive opportunity. So what I'm seeing is, if that would be the case, I do see that you would be taking a big burden off your back, but you wouldn't be able to do the job. I see you leaving. Like I said, within the next 6 weeks, I see something opportunity. I also feel that within, coming up 6 weeks would be a little bit late. Within like almost 3 months, I see that you might be leaving one of this other job because you're overqualified. If you want to go on both of them, just a minute here. Anyway, I'm sorry, someone's doing. Anyway, if you're, what I guess I'm saying is, if an opportunity like I'm talking about does come to be, wouldn't it be to your best advantage to hop on top of that? Hop on that.
Yes. I mean, yes,
Right.
It probably would be.
Well, yeah. So, and I know that it would be difficult. And I'm also seeing, a man. There's someone that will follow through. Dependability will be dependable, whereas before maybe he wasn't as dependable. He would be dependably undependable. A father figure looking person who has money or has capital or money to help you also can carry on. And
Okay.
do you know who that could be? He looks,
Well, my father and my grandmother helped.
okay.
When they help pay for school.
Well, I see the father figure looks like there's been times where he wanted help and he didn't have. It looks like he appears successful, but sometimes his cash flow may not be as good as it should be. But that doesn't mean anything other than that's what life happens. But I feel that he'll be able to follow through instead of not. So there's been times where maybe you thought, well, he said he wouldn't, and he wouldn't. It didn't happen, but I do.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. And instead of saying, "Oh well, I'm just can't do it now," and being honest, he'll act like, "Well, I don't think it's the right time," instead of being upfront. So it can be kind of hard. But I see him following through. At the same time, I'm seeing you. I know you were asking me about anything, right? Because I'm seeing couples.
Yeah, pretty much, including relationships.
Okay, good.
Interpersonal.
I'm seeing relationship. I'm seeing a connection of relationship with somebody brand new, with somebody very new. But I do feel it's someone that you know of, that you have regard for, and it's someone new that you work well in any type of. You would work well in. It might be someone that you know of that you work. You have the same. Vision about what you're doing or where you're heading in your work and psychology and all that, but it's somebody that looks like it's really positive. It's somebody that it would be not a lot of words talking, but you can feel the energy just getting. Have you met somebody recently that you have a lot of, like, you just click in a way?
Yes.
Without a lot.
Yes, I had actually a girlfriend, and I actually just left her.
Well, it's really good.
Yeah, she and I are having a good friendship so far.
Well, it's really positive, and I see it moving forward and being very positive. I'm also seeing that you're heading towards. There's some interesting things going on here because I do feel that you're heading to. There's a lot of great changes happening. It can be really intense, but this is what you signed up for. You're in graduate school. You're in graduate school. You're in graduate school now. And it's really interesting how that. I mean, because I'm just referring back to my daughter, and she's been so scared. And I go, Mariah, I said, this is growing up. This is life. You're heading that direction. Really, she wants to do what you're doing, but in mindfulness, mindfulness. psychology type, bringing
Oh,
together.
cool.
So I follow what you're doing. So my point of it is, like I was telling her, and with you, I'm getting the same thing. It's like, this is a really great time, but it can be really like, you just want to, it's just like you need to take a breath and feel okay because things are moving in a great direction. But this is what you've been inspiring towards. So what I do feel also
Right.
that you may need to leave one of the things, but you're also going through and heading on, and this is positive, it's not negative and it's not physical, but I see you heading into a spiritual death, and which is very good because I think this is going to get rid. It's like for maybe a good long time there's been a lot. I'm not saying your family, but whatever's been going on, how you experience things, many years you felt like you were being pulled down or stabbed, and it's internalized. I'm not saying you walk around the sign, oh, poor me, I'm in, mess. But this is like, I see a coming back into the beginning, and the wounds will still be open, but I see healing going on within you. And it's very, very positive because it brings you to a really good inner peace.
Awesome.
And well, as you're reading, you say to yourself, I also feel that you're not being the apprentice that you have been. I think that you need to pick up on some projects that you had done many years ago that you put aside and get back into some of these other ones, because I think it will help. I think you're going to go in maybe another different direction, even more so, really cool, that maybe a long time ago, I don't know exactly what it is. I think that things will be graduate school will be fine, but I think you're going to be changing a little bit with the direction, which is fantastic though. And it's going to be more, it'll be yours. It'll be it. That's it. That's what you perfectly click with. And I'm not saying you don't know what you want right now. Of course, I'm not saying that. But I feel that there's going to be an opportunity, but there's something about going back and grabbing hold of. Did you used to do a lot of writing?
No, not really. I didn't really I've never really enjoyed writing, actually.
Well, I mean, writing about what you want. Well,
I've actually, well, maybe you're talking about, I used to journal some,
okay.
and I've just started that again.
Oh, okay. Then maybe that's what I'm getting.
Like a positivity journal.
Oh, no. Okay, because, like I said, it looks like you put it aside for a long time. And, the journaling that you're doing, I know it sounds weird, could later on become, not that you, did this. I just see many years ago you were doing things, completing, and maybe it was a long time ago you were doing this and putting aside what you did, and then you stopped. But then I'm seeing that if you picked it back up, interestingly enough, I think that it would end up, unbeknownst to you, it would end up being something that people would really want to read, that would be very helpful for them. So,
oh, wow.
Well, I think that it probably would, because of some things that you're going through would help others. You don't underestimate, especially what type of journaling you're doing. I mean, you only know, but I think I do too. I think
Yeah.
I mean, about your journeys and stuff like that, especially right now. You are your mother's daughter, and the thing of it is, bless her heart, and also I do feel the guy in the past you went through some really bad. Someone in the past, I'm seeing it's done. It's a done deal. He turned out. It's sad, but or relate. Let me put it this way. I gotta be careful. A love interest in the past, whether it be a guy or girl, I don't care. It's but more of the masculine energy, I guess, turned out to be quite something other than they were, and it looked like it went to the lower vibration, and that was probably very painful, very much so. Were you with somebody for a long period of time?
Yes, but well, a couple of people.
And then you divide them up. No.
But yeah, I mean, one I look at the one that I was my first relationship, really, it was actually very positive. And I don't look at that as a negative thing at all. There was somebody else that was just very, very, very negative.
Verbally very bad.
And now I'm with someone. I've been with someone for almost 4 years, and it's very, very positive.
Okay, well, that's, you know what? If this is, I think that's fantastic. You know, I want to go back. I said I saw you and someone else connecting. Maybe a brand new agreement. If you've been with someone for 4 years, maybe there needs to be a new agreement of which direction you're taking. Because, like I said, I see something new. It's a new feeling.
Mhm.
But I saw this has to do with connections with the heart and emotions, and I feel that it's time to make after 4 years. Maybe there's a it's like a new agreement needs to be mutually happily made. I mean, you know, to where direction you're going. I feel that,
Mhm.
you know, like how things happen, 4 years is a long time. And I don't know what direction you've been thinking about, but maybe you haven't spoken about it. I don't know. I think,
Yeah, no, I think we're pretty much in agreement about the direction that we want to go in. And he's not living near me right now. So,
well,
um,
I see his desire to be with them. You know what? It's okay. The thing of it is, I do feel that, I don't know. This is the person you want him to be with, lifelong partner, isn't it?
yes, yes,
And I think that that will very well be. And you know, as far as your living situation goes, is he able more so to be able to come towards you if that was the case for right now while you're in graduate school?
yes,
Okay, yeah, I kind of get the
yes.
feeling that this might be he might. I see you getting some good news if that's been talked about whatsoever. Uh, you know, the thing of it is, there's going to be some rough times for you on and off a little bit, but it's okay. But I do see some good news. I think it'd be really good to have him closer to you. Not that you need him, but I just feel that there's going to be it's going to be interesting for you in the next months ahead, definitely. And just don't give up on yourself when you start feeling like you can't deal with it, because you've come a long way. It's been a long road, and there's stuff that you're going to feel, and you're too hard on yourself, and you're a perfectionist and everything else. No offense, but don't be so hard on yourself. You're not, Superwoman. Your expectations are really high, and nobody should have that the highest of expectations. Superwoman maybe, but or subhuman person, but you're heading in the right direction. But I see getting some good news coming from your partner, and maybe him talking about going towards you. I don't know. I just see that would be really helpful for you at this time, and him both. You both are emotionally isolated individually right now on your own,
Yeah.
and that's difficult. And and yeah, there's I don't know. Be really careful who you confide in about things too. I don't think people are very get you so well. They always like to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
You
true.
and really, it's not their business. But I know that it's hard because people want to tell you, and you start getting all freaked out, not knowing which way you're going. You're fine. You have your personal power intact, but others may say otherwise, and it's hard sometimes not to keep listening to that crap. So be who you
Yeah.
are, do what you're doing, no matter what story you're told or who's saying that it's impossible that you can't do whatever. Just I see a really good counselor looking person around you too. Someone you can go to and talk to about anything's really objective. Really good
Okay.
individual. I hope I helped you. I know I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
And
No, you did. Thank you so much.
thank
It
you
was
for
wonderful
calling.
to talk to you again.
And thank you and so much, and thank your mother. Sweet.
Yeah. Thank you. Awesome.
Okay, Sonia. Well, yeah, and you can listen to this on archives. I'll have them up after the show. You can forward
Okay,
wind
great.
and listen to me over and over again. Thanks, Sonia.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Have a great
You
evening.
too. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, you guys. I'm doing long readings tonight, so there. Okay, let me say hi to two guests. Jessica. Jessica, please call in because I would love to tell everybody who you are. I would love to. Jessica, the number you can see down here, 858-952-1090, or you can call a Skype in TarotVisions if you can, Jessica. But there's Patricia. Oh, Patricia, you said that. Patricia, you're lovely. Patricia's a regular over at psychicaccess.com. And Patricia, you are just lovely. You are lovely. And you have just, was that the daughter that I spoke to a long, long time ago, I guess? thanks for the time you have spent on me. Joe, enough. My Skype's not working. No, my Skype is working. It's when I'm on a call with somebody else. I need to take it off. When I'm on a call with somebody else, I can't answer because I can't put people in the green room, you guys. I cannot do that. Oh, I see what's going on. I didn't have it online. He's right. Sorry, you guys. That was my bad mistake. My Skype's on because I had myself on invisible. Well, I guess I messed up all there. But oh well. But you guys, if you want to Skype in, come in now. That was just kind of too bad. Messed myself up. And there is Mari calling. Hi, Mari. How are you?
Hey, Maureen. How are you?
Well, I just figured out someone said my Skype wasn't on, and it was because I was on. Yeah, whatever, you guys. Sorry.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm glad you came. I'm glad you called. How are you, Mari?
I'm okay.
Okay. I
I'm
find that
okay.
I find that things are pretty interesting for you.
Right.
So Mari, what can I help you with, or do you want to tell me off? Or something?
It's the same. It's never anything different.
Okay.
The rest
Well,
of my life, I know how to handle.
and Mari is a. We have all these intertwined psychologists and therapists, but you know
We're all
what?
crazy. That's what it is.
But we're all going crazy. I know. And my older sister's a psychologist. She's been practicing for 40 something years. But and my daughter, and then Sonia and Patricia's daughter. And the thing of it is, my daughter is actually going towards, and the only one they just started is mindfulness psychology. She can get her She wants to go to graduate school. They didn't used to have that. Columbia is the only one's offering it right now in that direct field. Just wanted to say, okay, anyway. So, Maury, what would you like me to focus on? Let's see. Him. The him.
Yeah.
As in HIM, yummy him. Okay. Well, from what you updated me with, I was like, wow. I thought that was great. This is what I'm getting. There's something going on with him and his work. You know what? I think I remember speaking to you before. I don't know what's going on. You know more because he opened up to you. But I do feel that there's something about opening up to. He's not happy with. Okay, I'm just gonna get cut to the chase. Maury, I'm seeing whatever's going on with him. It really is irrelevant. But there's something about work. There's something not. Things change and not. It's something big changes in what his life and work is part of it. But I do see you, unless you've met somebody else, I completely see you connecting with someone that's very different, out. Let me put this in code. I see you coupling up and being more serious about and mutually talking. It's an agreement, like in a way that you have not yet really done that before yet. It's almost like it's the next stage, though, if you ask me. If you're asking me, I'm not one to gossip, but no, it's just like there's definitely a union forming, and it would be like, again, I think I might have mentioned, it feels like it's new, although it would be new, actually. This kind of what I'm seeing, it's a very new. It's not like what's gone on before connecting. You know do you follow me?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Because I'm trying to be.
I'm with you.
I'm trying to be confidential as much as I can. I'm getting that your personal power is very much intact, and it's great. You know exactly where you come from above, and you know exactly how to bring all the elements, everything that's working for you. Your personal power. It's not that you're all so you don't know what you're doing, and everything. And I see a completion coming. This is a completion to this part of the step that it was needed in order to go further, I think. I'm just going to go on your situation personally and your life.
Okay.
I think maybe you've done maybe there's something that's gone on you haven't yet conveyed to me, but or let me know about. But you definitely have decided you're going to do completion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So we got it. That. I see it will put you into, because it almost comes, again, here's your Joe, the tower. I'm using tarot cards for you guys because I'm trying to get you to learn a little bit, but like I said, I don't always interpret the same way. You got the Tower. The Tower. The thing of it is, Mari, the Tower energy, I feel it makes sense because there's completion with what you need to do on your end, as we just said. But I do feel that the Tower is usually comes about from catastrophe, or it could be from some major decision, like what I see you're what you're doing. Okay,
Right.
you're really taking hold of things, and it's like, you're not going to hold your breath. In meditation, it's like, breathe it out. You can do this. The thing is that the Tower is the thing that throws your butt down, and then what happens is you'll rebuild. I don't know if I've ever spoken to you about this before. Maybe it's a very slow change, but it's a change that is needed because most people, and a lot of times it'll come from when we've been with somebody for a long time and we decide, it's not working, and there's a lot of years. For instance, some people, it might come at a time where someone's died. I'm just giving examples, but it comes at a time where something life changing is happening by choice, and a lot of people get thrown off of their conformity of Tower, meaning the walls are all, everything they thought that was just working for them is from conditions. It's all been perfect. It's like the glass house. I always said throw a rock at glass house as my motto. But the thing is, it's all the walls and protecting you. All of a sudden, you're thrown off of what you thought is all protecting and all what was supposed to be, and then you look and you go, okay, I need to rebuild, or I need to just walk away with my crap and just go on to the next and not do anything. Most people will walk away because to rebuild your own foundation on what works for you is a job. Does not You don't wish upon your worst enemy, because you're going through years of conditionings from when you were growing up, years of conditionings of values and morals and beliefs, everything. You're going to rebuild what works for you, and it's okay, because you're going to have a lot of people that may not be supportive of what you're doing. It doesn't matter.
Right.
You're going to be doing and rebuilding a foundation that's absolutely workable for you. It is a slow change, but it doesn't matter. But when you're finished, you'll never be thrown off your foundation. It's a completely rebuilt foundation on your own, well-defined of knowing and your feelings of what is workable. And some people may not fit in, some friends may not fit in. Of course, it could come from a divorce situation. A lot of people that go through divorce will hit down, and a lot of times they'll just not want to deal with anything, and they go off to the next dysfunctional thing. They never rebuilt anything, and they're all living in la la land. But I do feel that you're seeing things. You're almost like a link between the worlds. You're able, coming up, you can see very clearly. You're in between worlds. That's how I call it. You can see things exactly as they are. And like, I don't know if you heard me talking earlier, I was talking about being able to look beyond. Everybody should really start paying attention to looking beyond appearances. It would help your lives. And I see that will become natural to you, no matter what anybody else will be saying, like, this is a blue pen. I said, no, it's not. Or this is a black pen. I said, no, I see blue. No, it's black. We're telling you it's black. No, it's blue. Well, really, it's blue as far as I'm concerned. You're going to be able to see things clearly. The story in front of you is very clearly. I see your batteries getting recharged. I don't see you having any issues about being suspicious about what you're doing, or indecisive about, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. And I see, excuse me, anybody that's trying to connect with me, you'll have to wait a moment. Thank you. I'll be off in just a minute. Thank you so much. I don't have a green room or powder room for people to go into. I do see a really good female support system coming around your home.
Okay.
Really supportive. And I'm also getting a man that's going to be very supportive as well. And this looks like an opportunity for a business opportunity. A man for a business opportunity. You know what? Do not dismiss your inner voice at all, Mark, through the course of the next months. You know why? If you do so, you'll start questioning if you're seeing things that aren't really what they call it, seeing castles in the sky, and all that stuff. Like I call it the LSD tripper. This is emotional stuff. It'll make you crazy if you start feeling indecisive. Things are very much how they appear. You have that ability to see things as they are. But I think that somehow or another you might start going questioning. Don't start questioning yourself within the next 7 months ahead. I mean, you're going along. I'm going along a little bit, ahead. There's some big. This is it. This is the big shift. Big shift. The big shift.
Okay.
And I see you making. You're really wanting to making the right decisions because you're trying to take all the necessary steps. But then, every single step of the way, you're not sure if you're seeing clearly. Yes, you are. And I feel that you're not going to hold on to a bunch of material. Let it be. You're not going to be a miser holding on to everything that you have materially or whatever. And you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You're very fine.
Okay.
I'm really happy to see this reading like this. It's about time. Not that I'm saying it's about time, but really,
Right.
this is the hard part, and it's not going to happen in 2 months. But you're moving in the correct direction, individually wise. But I do see why this needs. Well, I feel that the same page is going to be going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do.
So get ready. Here it comes. Are you holding on?
Well, you definitely called it. I mean, you told me he was going to come to me and he was going to tell me everything I needed to know, and by God, he did.
By God, he did.
And that is the most shocking thing I think that's ever happened to me in my life.
Yeah.
But wow.
Yeah, I really enjoyed reading your update that you sent to me. I really, really did. It was fantastic, and
Yeah.
I was in shock. I wasn't shocked, but I loved it. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And
that was definitely out of the blue for me. It was definitely out of the blue.
but really, it is what it is. But being open to, well, at least it was probably real hard for him to come. Well, you know what? He had a revelation and better get it off his chest about what's going on. Really, he could have only done so long. You two you'll get it right this time. You won't have to come back into another life and torment yourself, and you'll be the man, he'll be the woman, and he'd be a priest or she. Some people really have it bad. My gosh, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. And I see I see you as you'll be okay with on your own, with successfully business wise. I see that you'll be fine, and you're very good at managing money, and you're very generous. And I also see that you'll be very grounded with regards to, that's all you want, to be free, just you having your own thing going on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So good for you.
Yeah, I
Mark.
do.
Well, update me and let me know, like you did. I appreciated that a lot.
I sure will.
Okay,
Thank
Maury.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
Talk
Bye.
to you soon.
You guys, I'm going to take a short break just a second. I'm going to play a song for you called La La Me. I'll play this one. I'll be right back.
There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Every time we stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and a carrying signs. Mostly say hooray for our side. It's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep into into your life, it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, the man come and take you away. We better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop now. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop. Children, what's that sound?
Da, 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 da. Moonwalking along. Moonwalking along. Wait, there. This is what it's like. There, outside. No, I'm just joking. Hi, you guys. I'm back. And let me say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. And anybody over at live stream, please come over to TarotVisions.us. I'm sorry that Para Encounters Network couldn't simulcast this evening. It wasn't my fault from what I understood. But sorry, Eric, and sorry to anybody that was over there. Let me see. Hi, RTM. Are we to... I can't... what is it with my eyes? I'll tell you what it is. Craziness. And here we go. Here I am with my glasses that I bought. Hi, Rufus. Hi, guest. Jessica, call in. And I'm sorry, you guys. Skype wasn't. I was on. Patricia, thank you, and just lovely Reggie, everybody. And Joe, don't be like that. And everybody else, I am talking to a chat room over here. Take off those glasses because I don't really need them except to look at this little. My Mac Pro, it's hard for me to type correctly or see because I'm crazy. Anyway, I never burnt my sage. I think that's why my readings were so not very good this evening, okay? It's a good reason to make an excuse of, oh, here, I'll put myself here. There. You can call in at 858-952-1090 or Skype TarotVision. Skype is working now. And thank you for who told me about that. Wasn't, I think it was Julie or Bex. Julie, everybody. I was on Invisible. I'm always on Invisible. I'm not pretty invisible. And I think there was someone trying to get through again. So please try if you may, to call in. Well, there's someone doing this on my, Mary. Oh, Mary says you are watching. Okay, Parent Encounter. Let me say hi to you guys. Eric told me that I wasn't over there. Oh, I see why I'm not logged. I'm not logged on something. Well, hello, Para Encounters Network. I'm not seeing who's over there, but hi, everybody. We are. How is the show going? Okay, I'm on the. I went into the chat, but anyway, Para Encounters Network, the network with Eric and Kim. I'm sorry. I'm over there. I'm in white. Like a virgin. And I have 2 chat rooms going on, people, because I'm simulcasting with paraencountersnetwork.com. And good friends of mine. We go way back with our shows. Over 3 years now. Eric and Kim. And my dear friends. And Mary over there. And I don't know who's over there, but hello to everybody that's over there that I adore so much, as you know. But I'm in I'm in the Penn host chat I went to, but okay, well, say hi to everybody, as you know. Okay, so there you have it, and here's my sage. Woohoo! Sage me out. So if you'd like to call in or Skype is on now. And let me see here. I would like to say, oh yeah, it is a Skype sound. But at least I took off that gnarly Skype sound. You guys used to go, nah, 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 really loud, like tormenting. So now I just have beep, 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 beep. It's like Roadrunner. Beep, 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 beep. So here's a crystal that I like to smudge. It's a very special crystal. and it grows. It's been growing. This is 21 years old. This crystal's 21 years old. It keeps growing. And it's good to smudge our crystals and our face and our hands and our bodies. And then there's this. But if you'd like, Jessica, are you still here? Jessica in the chat room over at my website here. She goes way back with me when I first started TarotVisions 900 line back in late 80s, went into the early 90s. I was one of the first people that had readers working from their home. Yes, I was. I was undercapitalized $100,000 because at that time they didn't have things so easy now. But everybody was so wonderful there, and I met Jessica. I also know her. I know her from, ironically, through her family members. But Jessica is a great hypnotherapist, and she tried to do a past life thing for me, and I told her I'm so controlling, I can't do it. But she did some work. She also got me involved with she was working with the heavyweight boxers, right, that went to Detroit back in the early 90s. And she got me involved where they would come for readings because before they'd go fight, she would try to do hypnotherapy, hypnosis to ease their pain before they go. And she was very well noted and honored for being who she was. By the trainer really liked her. And these guys were, big time. And she involved me with that. It was really great. And she involved me when I would help them with readings. And these guys, big guys, and they were really open to all the stuff that we were doing. That's why on my bio I put down heavyweight boxers. It's because of Jessica. So RTM is saying some red stuff. So how I'm trying to read this. I'm trying to read what people. I don't like the way my hair's going. There. I'm trying to read what the Skype people are saying. I mean, what the people in this chat room are saying at the same time. So, Jessica, if you can, call in, please do. Or if you want to just type something in. But I'd love to hear your voice. It's been a while. Like I said, we go way back. She was, before I had Mariah, she knew me before I even had Miss Mariah, my daughter. In fact, Mariah's going to be leaving for Thailand. She's got confirmation she's leaving in October for 5 months in Thailand to do she's going to be getting paid a little bit to do a program of teaching English, and at the same time she'll be getting credits for it. But she's going to be gone for 5 months during the holidays next year. I'm really happy for her. It'll be great. I'll miss her too, but oh well. And I think that it'll be a great experience for her, but I feel it would be a better experience for me to go there too. And she's applying for Columbia in New York City, which I think is fantastic for me. Really is all about me because I'm going too. But anyway, if you'd like, Joe saying it was more like my family couldn't help me because they were laboring under their own burdens. Well, you guys are having some pretty cool talks in here. I'm really glad. And Patricia, you're fantastic. So I don't ever egg people on like, you got to call in, but this is the time now is to go for it, because I can keep my readings shorter if you'd like. If I need to start getting a grasp of how many people are calling in. But like I said, because I'm all by myself and I don't have a green room like Oprah. But if I was, like I've been trying to get on, I want to get on the cruise ships. I have a fantastic idea. I don't know what the problem is. Anybody out there that's listening that are in the entertainment area of the cruise ship, let me tell you something. Let me tell you now. My idea is great, and it goes like this. It's like I am looking to, what I really would like to do, I'd like to, entertainment psychic is my desire to broadcast live on board cruise ship, my already established web TV, this one show, in addition to progress a more collaborative and innovative show is my goal. I mean, could you imagine I could go on these ships and they could produce everything? It would be fantastic. I mean, I don't know what they're waiting for. Psychics are here to stay. They're very well loved, and everybody likes to talk to a psychic because people want to hear about themselves. And I'm honest and good and entertaining. And I'm seeing somebody here saying then come spend on the East Coast where she goes. Oh, Mary. Anyway, so I say we all write to all those cruise ships. So I've been looking for a direction and advice to this, and I've been sending it to all the partners and everything because I'm telling these people, I give them a little bit of insight. I don't give them all my bio or anything, but because this is a new thing, I have a great idea. I mean, it's a fantastic idea because they set up their streaming TV thing on there. I could have people on there interacting with me. Come on. And I just would love to do it. Then I could have people in these, green rooms, as they call it. Things could be much more professional. I could make this show so professionally lovely. And so, I've told them, psychics are very well established. Come on, these days, and the fascination in the paranormal shows no signs of going anytime soon. Of course, they don't. So, since I've been launched, I launched the show in 2009. And broadcasting with no help. Well, Eric did help me. He was a very good helper for my person when people called in. But my humble show is watched live globally, which it is. A lot of people from Germany watch the show. As a matter of fact, I was doing some research. Hi, Germany. We like Germany. And the guests will keep coming back to interact in the chat room and call for a reading or have a good time or just tell me. And the reason is simple. By nature, we all love to hear about ourselves. And I'm not putting anybody down for that, but it is true. Psychics nowadays, there are some bad ones, or charlatans, or people that are manipulative, but I'm not. I'm not. Or am I? But I think that it'd be great. Cruise ship people, I think, would love to hear about it. This is safe and sound stuff. So I told people, I had sending to some certain people in industry that I connected with on LinkedIn about some advice or direction about whom or where I can go directly or contact an individual that be willing and have the position to take a moment to discuss this with me, what my ideas. And I've done a lot of research with the hiring partners, and because of this is in a category of its own, from where I'm standing away, it's very hard for me to get into any partner because they don't see me as an entertainment headliner, whatever, they don't know me. And I'm trying to reach out to people. Come on. I mean, I did a lot of Queen Mary, even Walt Disney's in the 90s. I was Queen Mary corporate. They love me. That's why they did me. And I think, wouldn't you guys love to watch this if I was on a cruise ship? I think I would. I mean, it would just take it on to a whole nother level. I could make the show something really cool, but I would need some help. And collaborate with the cruise ship broadcasting area. So let's raise your hands. Think I'm a good idea. I really want to do this. I do. So anyway, you're a Leo. It would fit you well. Yes, I was. And I was that's what I wanted to be, an actress all my life. This is not something I had planned. I told you my journey. If you want to read about my bio on my website here, it's a long thing, but it's all truth. The torment and the poor me went through. It's a family I picked. It's okay. It's the way it went. Like Tony was talking about that family dynamics a bit. But you need a live electronics guy. No, what I need is a full scope backing of me in the. I want to broadcast on board of a cruise ship. You know what they have? They could make this show into something fantastic. Whereas I can't. I don't just need that, Joe. I need something. I need a producer. I need everything. But I think that it could be done very well, and people, I think, would love it. I could have guests on, and plus interact with it, whatever, and everybody else, whatever. I think it'd be a fantastic idea on a cruise ship. I don't know. Maybe it's me, but I have a vision. Like, we're visionary people that we are here. A lot of women are here, called in tonight. So everybody. Call your cruise ship entertainment people. Tell them, hey, we want a second broadcast. No one, I think, has done this yet, broadcasted, but they have other things. They have game shows broadcasting now. They offer that. And not to mention, I could also be a cruisy, roaming little psychic hanging around, doing my thing, or giving workshops or, lectures and stuff, which is fine. But I think it could be really positive. I think everybody would enjoy it. I don't think it would be weird for psychic thing, or because I am humorous and I'm entertaining. and the interaction of other guests. I think it'd be as a fine asset to the to the entertainment genre of cruise ships. But maybe it's just me. So let me see. Who else is here that I haven't said hello to? So is anybody going to call me? Is anybody going to call in, or am I going to have to just look for some fun little thing to do together? Let me see. Fun time. Oh, again, Thursday night, psychicaccesstalkradio.com is on forgiveness, which I need very much so to get it together and forgive a lot of people. And I think that a lot of us find that it's time to forgive a lot of people. It is hard to do. It's for ourselves. I know it is for ourselves because it'll eat you up alive and bitter and everything else, which it has done to me. And I wanted to tell you that it's the guest. I'm anchoring this. I'm anchoring the show this Thursday, and because we all, we all do. Anyway, my guest is a Dr. Philip H. Friedman, and he's a licensed clinical psychologist and psychotherapist. And anyway, it's like, well, I wrote up a little something in the indexing. It's almost like I was like, nearly everyone has been hurt by the actions and words of others. I know I have. Perhaps your mother criticized your parenting skills, or your colleague sabotaged your project, or your partner has. And we have a call, and we have a Harley cruising. Just want to get, I love it when I get talking, these calls come in. I know this number from somewhere. Hello, caller, and this is Maureen, and who am I speaking to?
This is Reggie.
Hi, Reggie. It's been a while since you've called. Nice to hear your voice. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you too.
Thank you. Or happy crossover into the New Year.
Yeah.
We made it. We made it.
We made it, yeah.
Reggie, so how are you, and what can I help focus in on for you?
I'm doing okay. So, what do you think? What do you see from me for the next few months?
Okay. Are you talking about relationship stuff, maybe?
Yeah, just all around. Yeah.
Relationships are good, though, aren't they? To talk about? Okay. Oh, Reggie. Reggie, you're wonderful. Brenda talks so highly of you when we talk about you when you're not listening. It's always so lovely. I just want to let you know. It's very nice. And I hope to get over to Brenda, soon. Because you're over down by that area too. I'm sure I'll meet up with you. I'll meet you some days very soon. Because I'm going to go to Brenda's, more of her events. Anyway, it looks like your sleep has become a bit better.
My sleep?
You're sleeping. Yeah, it looks like before it might have been interrupted.
Yeah, last few days got a little bit better. Yeah.
It's gotten better. That's very good. Yeah. Things are on your mind. Reggie, is there somebody that's hanging around with you suddenly that's like your best friend? It's like somebody that's taken on like...
I met a lady who kind of fits your description of a person who's been through a lot of pain. I've been talking to a little bit.
Well, I see somebody that is right now okay. Okay, this person I'm seeing looks very intelligent, very watchful, very observant, but also can be a troublemaker. That's all I got to say. And you're a really nice person. I think that you open yourself up and are very giving. I'm not saying anything other than that. Just be very aware of such things. Because, but Reggie, I also am getting that really about right now, coming up in the last week of January, I see a very hard-earned victory for you. Something that you would know what that means. How long have you been living in the new place that you're at right now?
Since August.
September, October. I do things with my fingers, okay? October, November, December, January, February. Okay. What I'm getting is there's a hard-earned victory. I think that it was the best thing you could have ever done. I think I've spoken to you about this before. It was a hard-earned victory getting to this point where you are now. And it's almost like changed in a way, and it can be uncomfortable, but it's fun. It's exciting, but being around and opening up to other people. It's interesting. I'm getting this too. There is, Rich, you want a traditional, conventional connection with somebody as far as companionship matter, that relationship goes, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I think that's fantastic. And I feel that I've never saw this before. I'm gonna just ask out of clear blue. Reggie, I'm seeing also there's some negative mother stuff going on here. What was your relationship with your mother about?
Well, she passed quite some time ago.
How was it? I mean, what do you remember? I'm not saying she's bad, but she had a hard time with herself.
Yeah, she was going through a lot of emotional stuff and
Yeah.
a
It,
lot, but
I,
that
I'm not.
was a long time ago.
I know. I'm just saying because of that, though, it's coming up. And I'm not saying to dwell. I'm not like it's a dwelling thing. I've never seen this. I've never come up with this. But because of the reflection of the negative mother energy, I feel for her because I see that she was going through so much, and she was when she's on a good vibration. She was a good woman, a good
Yeah, she
nurturing
was.
mother, and she had issues and maybe left before that was ever, whatever. But
I'm a little like her again. Yeah, she had a lot of, she had no good luck. I mean, nothing worked out for her.
yeah, but she also didn't embrace you as much as she could. But I know it's over with. But in some ways, I think there's something about making peace with. And I know I'm not saying that I'm not trying to pull you into saying you must make peace. It's a torment. I'm not saying that. I'm just wondering why it's coming up suddenly. I'm also feeling like you've been let down. You've been let down by the roles of. This is interesting. I'm feeling like you've been by what you have viewed or what you've seen through other people, you still want to be in a conventional, traditional relationship, which I feel is fantastic. Because of what I've seen that's happened about how you've seen things, it could have really put you into another direction going, I never want that. I won't ever open up to maybe at one time it had. I'm not sure. But the thing of it is, I think it's very positive that you really want to embrace tradition of being a companion, a partner, in a complete traditional, not an untraditional way. That I think later on you saw it wasn't going to work. I also feel that I'm also getting that I see a female energy coming up. She looks very young for her age. I don't know if it's this the one I'm seeing presently. Be careful about her a bit, but they both. You know what? It's almost like the two. I know there's other people around, women and stuff where you live is for people of like getting that should it's great the community.
Yeah, that lady, she doesn't live here.
She doesn't.
She does not live here, no.
Oh, okay.
But she's my age.
Okay, but does she visit where you live?
No, she doesn't live here, no.
But does she visit? Has she visited where you live?
No, I met her, out at the store and I met her, away from here.
But you haven't invited her over to you where you are, is what I'm.
No, okay. It hasn't went that far yet.
I got it. That's okay, but it sounds like you're opening up more and more, which is great. The one I'm seeing, just be careful that. But I like I said, there's a hard-earned victory here. You've come to a good place to where I feel you feel more comfortable about being open. I wish I could get there, Reggie. Believe you me. I don't want to be bothered by anybody.
Yeah, it was very bad when I was living on the east side of Riverside.
Well, yeah, I think that it's what your mindset was too. And yeah, it does have a lot to do with your environment, but I think it's good that you're willing to be open, and that's a lovely thing. I mean, like I'm using me as an example. I'm a complete opposite, which is a very despicable thing to shut yourself out. Well, I'm just saying, Reggie.
I'm a little like you.
No, but I feel that you've had it. There's a heart of victory. You've attained. I know what you're attained. And I think that you're feeling okay, and that's fantastic, and you deserve that. I'm also seeing that fear of poverty you're seeing up ahead, way before it's time. It's only fear. No need to. There's a delay of some money coming to you, and I feel it's only a delay. Something has been delayed. Don't worry, it'll work out for itself. I'm also seeing somebody here, another person here, who looks kind of similar to this woman I just spoke about that doesn't live with you, but there's another woman who looks like someone that likes to learn a lot. She may not be a conventional student, but someone likes to really learn. She's real into learning and even spiritual stuff, but anything she learns, she absorbs, and she's very intellectually, she's sexually intellect. She's real sexy with her intellect.
Mm.
And she looks young. She looks young for age, but it's not like life has passed her by. She has dark hair,
Uh-huh.
and her eyebrows are beautiful. That I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm just picking up on her eyebrows, but she's very nice looking. She's a nice looking. And she looks like a girl, but she's a woman. But she's very in tune, and she's very she's a good soul. I like her a lot, and I see her coming up into the picture within the next 4 to 5 weeks. And I feel that
Okay.
she's been through some very difficult times in the past, some pretty intense times in the past herself.
Does she live here? Where I live?
I feel that you'll meet her through there, whether she lives there or she's visiting. I'm not clear on that, but I see you physically
Okay.
connecting with her. But I think she's gonna be really suited for you because of intellectually being able to communicate. Also, it'll become more than that. And I
Mhm.
feel that she'll be sharing a lot of stuff, and it'll get you involved because I think it's really important for you to get with somebody like that as well. That's more than
Mhm.
just you know you know what I mean. But it's going to be a good thing on the other part too, you know. But I guess what I'm saying is it's really important for you because I think you're always wanting to learn about things. She's in the
Yeah.
same energy as you, and that's very important. And she's also been through some very similar, very hard internalizing things that didn't put her into a pity party, but instead she embraced coming up and getting and moving about, going about her business. And I also feel that she looks like she's going to be beginning some new type of work related location, and she might end up just moving to this place. That might be it.
Mhm.
Like I said, well, I don't know what I just said in the next. Well, you can hear this. It'll be at the end of the show. I don't remember. I don't want to guess what I said at the time, but I'm feeling like, not that I'm dismissing anything, but I feel that there's been a sense of you both share a lot together, but I don't think you sit there and share notes about how poor me, or we both been poor me. It's not about that, but I think that you both have had a sense of injustice surrounding you about finding your way. And I think the two of you would really, like, I could see the two of you, mutually really connecting and learning and doing stuff, and it'd be exciting, and also really, really mellow, and not in a boring way, but very connected as far as not a lot of talking. Would you get each other? You'll get each other, and I think
Mhm.
this is something, and this is what I call you've been waiting for. You've been in, I've talked about this before. Maybe I haven't. The Hangman.
Mhm.
The Hangman's a very good card, and nobody knows this. I'm good on
Is
cards
it?
tonight.
Mhm.
If you can see this, is the Hangman. This is what I always talk about when I talk about useful sacrifice. I know everybody's heard me talk. A lot of people have.
Uh-huh.
Useful sacrifice. And see, it's almost like there's a God, like half man, half God, but he's on a cross, right? But he's upside down. But this situation is useful sacrifice. And what I mean, and I've talked about this, you have, and I feel that she has too, when you're in useful sacrifice, you might get nailed to the cross. And I'm going metaphorically, you guys. I'm not putting down Jesus being nailed to the cross. Okay, I was raised Catholic and I am Catholic. Nailed to the cross where it's painful, right? But resurrection is assured because we all know, we read about it. As far as I'm concerned, it is. But a lot of times you go the other way, and this looks like it's upright, but it isn't. This is not upright because this is the upright. This is reversed, meaning useless sacrifice. Someone that will go through pain and sacrifice, being nailed, but they don't get resurrection. No lessons are learned, or it's just how painful. Why go through that pain for nothing? A lot of times we go through that on and on with people that we know, and it's like you think you're doing some sacrifice or compromise, and it's not. This, I feel that you both have similarities, and what I see is resurrection coming, and this whole situation connection, I feel, has to do with that. Even though it's been I don't know, I just feel really positive about this woman girl. She's a woman, but she looks young. She looks very young,
Mhm.
like I do. No, I'm joking.
So when you think I'll meet her?
I I don't remember. I said it already, Reggie, and I want you. I like I said, when something comes out of my mouth, I don't want to change it because I don't remember. I know I said something within weeks or 4 to 6, I
Okay.
think. But go back to the archives and listen to what I originally said, because I don't.
Yeah.
When it loses my head, I don't want to go and say, "Well, I think," because I don't.
Mhm.
So, but I'm pretty sure I said that. But I feel that maybe she's someone that might be moving. or
Yeah.
visiting, but then moving or checking out. But
You
she's,
said that before to me
oh, I did?
about somebody moving here. That would
Oh,
you,
great.
yeah,
And you have that where you can listen to it to someone in the archives on the show?
yeah. But the lady I'm talking to now, you don't think anything's gonna go
I'm
there?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I think it's a good you're opening up at least, but what I guess I'm saying I don't she can be a troublemaker, and I'm not seeing her as such, but all of a sudden she'll become totally be your best friend and get right into your life. But I would be very watchful of her because she also could turn, and I don't mean to be like this, but she also has a way of being a manipulative, troublemaking, to her own advantage of getting into other people's personal business. You know, she's a busybody, and I'm not saying she's like that right now, but I think that she's positive. But I think you should be just very careful with how much you confide in and with her. I just feel this other one I'm picking up on, the other person, I
Mm-hmm.
feel it would be fine. But I am not saying this other one, the first one you were talking about doesn't live, whatever. I feel that the most positive thing I'm getting here is that you actually are open to interacting and getting to know, and I think that's fantastic. And that right there is a hard-earned victory right there. You're connecting, really trying to connect with somebody. And that's fantastic. And I see this might be just the beginning of what I see you heading towards this other one I'm getting that will be later,
Mm-hmm.
not too much later. That'll be really
Yeah.
fantastic. It's very good, Reggie. And you know
Yeah.
what? This is what resurrection's coming your way for this. And I feel that you do deserve a very fine quality partner that you deserve.
Yeah.
You do.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Reggie. I hope that you followed me okay, and you can listen to this over and over.
I will.
And thanks for
I
calling,
will.
Reggie. It's nice hearing your voice.
All right. Thank you,
Okay, bye,
Maureen.
Reggie.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye, Reggie. You're sweet. Okay, I'm calling it a night, you guys. I would like to say goodnight to. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'd like to say goodnight to Becca. Quiet, Becca. Jessica. But Jessica, thank you so much for. I really am just thrilled. Lotus. And I'd like to say, anybody else I'm missing? Patricia, thank you. Bye. And oh, God, what is this? My eyes. And here we go. And red blue. Oh, red blue eyes. What a cool name. Red blue eyes. Thank you for joining. And Reggie and me and RTM. And Shauna, you stayed the whole time. Wow, everybody. I really appreciate you all coming. And I am trying to read it. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Julie, says excellent reading tonight. I don't know. I might have been a little bit off, but thanks, Julie, anyway. And thank you all so much for coming. And I really appreciate it. Next week, I will be back on the 26th. All month long, I'm doing my shows. I haven't missed one yet. So I'll leave us with just a song called It's All About Me. I'm just kidding. I like this one. I'll do this. So I'll see you next week. Bye. So long.